Hey, what is up, everyone? I'm Carlos, and we're Millet Sauce, and this is a full series of the Attack on Titan What if Marco never died? In this what if, we will say that Marco doesn't reveal himself, but he still hears what Reiner and Bertolt said about being Titans. He is shocked, but he keeps himself hidden to avoid possible death. He doesn't die and continues to fight other Titans when the wall broke down. After the event, Marco would keep the information hidden and trust to stay away from Reiner, Bertolt, and Annie. He would be uncertain and a little afraid about the information that he heard from them and doesn't tell anyone. Everything will be the same until the scouts speculate that Annie is the female Titan, and that's when Marco would come up and speak about the info that he heard about Reiner and Bertolt. Eren will be shocked about the information. They will make a plan to question them. They go on with the plan to capture Annie. Afterwards, they will make a plan to take Reiner and Bertolt to a fake scouting mission and confront them. Their plan is to make it seem like Reiner and Bertolt are gonna get executed, and the scouts would aim for their nape to do a scare tactic. This will cause Reiner to panic, and it will make him transform. The scouts would start to attack, and soon after Bertolt would transform as well. Eren would transform to go fight Reiner, while the other scouts fight Bertolt. I believe that Ymir would transform because Reiner and Bertolt would try to kill everyone, and since Historia would be there, Ymir would try her best to protect and save her. She would help the scouts fight Bertolt. She would chomp on the back of his feet, and Bertolt will fall, and Levi goes in for the kill. Bertolt is now dead, and the Colossal Titan is lost. Erwin would gang up on Reiner, but then out of nowhere, a tall Titan covered with fur appears.
The Beast Titan appears and throws a bunch of rocks towards Eren and Ymir, injuring them a little, and taking out a few of the scouts. Everyone is shocked and immediately fall back. Reiner manages to get away from the scouts and gains distance. The scouts don't know what to do, and out of nowhere the Beast Titan starts roaring. The roar attracts a bunch of Titans, and they're headed towards the scouts. Zeke would be waiting while the Titans arrive. Meanwhile, Reiner and Eren start to fight. Their fight would go similar to the show, with Reiner having the upper hand at first. But then Eren does one of Annie's techniques he remembers and brings Reiner down. Reiner manages to get away from Eren's hold, and Eren falls back to the wall. Hanji goes up to Eren and talks to him to make a plan to beat Reiner, but immediately Reiner sacrifices his plates on the back of his feet and charges at Eren, tackling him and stunning Eren for a bit. Eren thinks fast and grabs a hold onto Reiner and puts him in a lock. Reiner is unable to get out and can't get any help from Zeke because he's fighting with Ymir and the scouts. While Eren has Reiner in a hold, Levi and Mikasa think fast and slice the back of his legs, making Reiner unable to walk. It seems like Eren is going to get Reiner out of his Titan, but then the Titans that Zeke called arrive. Ymir and the scouts fall back to the wall. Zeke makes his Titan be in defense while Peak is gathering more rocks. It seems like there is nothing the scouts can do, but Commander Erwin comes up with a plan. He tells Eren to leave Reiner for now, since Reiner is unable to do anything while his legs are cut. Erwin tells Eren to make a charge towards Zeke while the scouts are hanging onto Eren. Everyone goes along with the plan and begins to charge. They manage to take out some Titans. While they lost some scouts, they seem to be getting closer and closer to Zeke. But it's not enough, and it seems like Eren is going to fall. Peak arrives with another rock and leaves to go get more. Zeke gets prepared to throw it, and it looks like they're going to kill everyone. But then his hands just slides off in a blink of an eye. Zeke doesn't know what just happened and looks around to see Levi, and before he can react, Levi cuts Zeke's eyes, making him unable to see. Zeke panics and calls the Titans to forget about Eren and the scouts to go help him attack Levi. All the Titans turn around, giving Eren and the scouts an opening to take them out. They kill the Titans, and Levi kills the Beast Titan. Peak arrives with another rock, and Levi goes to kill her. The Beast and Card Titan are dead, and Reiner's the only one left. Eren rushes back to Reiner and finishes him off. The scouts win this battle with only having around 50 casualties. That would technically be the end of the season, and part 1 of season 3 would be the same. In part 2 of season 3, the mission to take back Wall Marie would be much easier, since there isn't much of a threat with Reiner, Bertolt, Peak, and Zeke, because they're dead. The mission would be a success, there would be no casualties, and Captain Erwin would go to see the basement. When the scouts get to the ocean, Eren looks past the ocean, and Erwin asks him, "What exactly are you thinking about?" Eren says that there are enemies across the ocean. 4 years pass, and a battle is happening between the military forces of Marley and the Middle East. Falco has just been rescued by his brother and is taken back to the trenches for safety. Udo and Zofia are worried about him and are freaking out, but then Gabby tells everyone she has a plan. She unties a bunch of grenades together and says that she'll blow away the machine gun turrets and the train. She walks towards the turret and throws the grenades, exploding the train, making it fall onto the turrets. Her plan worked, but one of the turret's men survived and she was getting shot at. Falco rushes towards her to save her. They're both getting shot at, but then they're saved by the Warhammer Titan. Since Ymir was never taken to get eaten, and Reiner, Zeke, Peak, and Berthold died back in Paradis, Marley needed a Titan to help them fight, and the only Titan that they had left was the Warhammer Titan, controlled by the sister of Willie Tibbert, Laura Tibbert. The Warhammer Titan takes out the surviving turret man and takes out the base of the military East forces. Then she takes out the battleships, winning the battle. Victory of that fight goes to Marley. When the festival in Marley happens, instead of Reiner hanging out with Falco and the others, it's Lara, since she's also in the military with them, and they grow a strong friendship with each other. She is like an older sister to them. When this is happening, Eren has infiltrated Marley just like in the show, and everything goes the same until Eren transforms during Willie's speech. Willie is giving his speech and Eren is waiting, but Falco isn't there since Eren doesn't ask Falco to bring him Reiner since Reiner's already dead. Willie finally declares war on Paradis, and as soon as he does that, everyone feels the ground shaking as the building that was near Willie when he gave his speech starts to collapse, and a Titan emerges from it. As soon as Eren emerges from the building, he eats Willie and starts attacking everyone in the area. He kills Sophia and Udo, he crushes Gabby and Falco and everyone that attended the speech, leaving almost no one alive, or even giving them a chance to escape. Lara emerges from the rubble in the arena and transforms into the Warhammer Titan. But before her transformation is complete, Eren punches her over and over, not giving her a chance to throw a punch. The Warhammer strikes back, impaling Eren and getting ready to smash his head. Eren breaks free but gets trapped in spikes, and before the Warhammer can finish Eren off, Ymir arrives, attacking the Warhammer Titan's face, making it unable her to see Eren. Eren gets out of his previous Titan form and transforms again and starts beating the Warhammer Titan. Marley's military forces arrive with anti-Titan artillery, and before they can shoot at Eren and Ymir, the scouts arrive, taking out the soldiers of Marley with the equipment Kenny and his gang used in Season 3. And leading the attack is Commander Erwin. The scouts take out Marley's forces pretty easily due to their surprise attack. All that's left is the Warhammer Titan. Eren continues to beat the Warhammer Titan into the ground, but just like before, the Warhammer Titan impales Eren, but this time the Warhammer is focused on taking out Ymir. While Ymir distracts the Warhammer Titan, Eren is thinking why the Warhammer didn't die after Eren repeatedly attacked its nape. That's for sure should have killed it. Eren thinks that, then notices something attached to the Warhammer Titan and figures out how the Warhammer Titan works. He pulls out Lara and detaches her from the Warhammer Titan. Eren bites into the crystal, but he's not strong enough to break through. Ymir tries to break into it if she can do some sort of damage, and when she bites into the crystal, it looks like it's doing some damage. But then Ymir gets impaled by Lara's Warhammer Titan power, just like she did to Eren. The attack almost hit Ymir's body. Ymir drops Lara and Eren thinks fast. He grabs Lara and sticks her in Ymir's mouth, then Eren proceeds to use Ymir's Titan to break Lara's crystal and eat her. The crystal is destroyed and Eren gains the Warhammer Titan power. They take out the rest of the Marleyan forces and gets ready to go back to Paradis, leaving everything in Marley destroyed. When everyone arrives at Paradis, they hear a roar. A familiar roar that they have heard before, and they've seen a bunch of Titans running around. Everyone is confused and then they see a Titan in the distance. It looks familiar. It's running towards Eren. It's Annie.
Before Annie got to Eren, she got out of her crystal and went to find food and water. Hitch and Marlo were walking around the place where Annie is kept and notice a trail of what looks to be water leading to a room. They go in and Annie grabs Hitch and has her in a hold and asks where she is and where everyone else is, and as she moves away from Marlo, but since Annie is too weak at that point, Hitch is able to overpower Annie. Hitch and Marlo are going to take Annie back into the basement, but Annie threatens them by saying that she'll transform into a Titan. Hitch and Marlo think that Annie is too weak to transform, but there are people nearby, so Hitch and Marlo don't want to take that chance, and they decide to hang around keeping an eye on her. Annie doesn't seem to hate Hitch and Marlo and sometimes teases them a little. Hitch and Marlo mentions that there are two other people like Annie who were shifters, being Reiner and Berthold, and they were ratted out by a scout named Marco, and they were killed by scouts along with the two other Titan shifters, Peak and Zeke. This angers Annie. They talk for a while and Hitch mentions that Eren and the rest of the scouts are coming back from Marley. Annie asks what they are doing over there and Hitch says that they went to war against Marley and came out victorious. Annie says, I see. And then she transforms into the female Titan, killing Hitch and Marlo, and rampages through the city while making her way to Wall Maria. She leaves nothing but destruction and climbs the wall Cena, making her way to Rose and then Maria, leaving destruction in her path. She breaks the hole in Wall Maria and roars to attract Titans. Eren and the others arrive at Wall Maria and see a lot of Titans go into the city, and they see a female Titan near the wall. The female Titan charges at Eren and the others, and Eren is forced to transform and fight her. Ymir transforms to help Eren, and the scouts fight off Annie and the Titans. Eren, Ymir, and the scouts will be getting pushed back by the Titans, and will have a few casualties. Hans and the rest of the garrison units show up and take out the Titans that were ganging up on Eren. Armin asks why they are here and what happened to the other garrison units, and Hans says that they saw a female Titan attacked, and she killed off most of them, including the captain. Before he died, he said to Hans that he should go to get Eren, since the time that they should have arrived back in Paradis, and get his help to fight the female Titan. Both sides are in a stalemate, neither of them showing a sign of backing down. During the fight, Eren starts to get pushed back by a few Titans, and Commander Erwin goes in to help him. He takes out most of them, however Erwin gets grabbed by one of the Titans and gets his legs bitten off. He's saved by Levi before the Titan could kill him, and he's brought to the back line so he could be treated, and he leaves the syringe just for it to be safe. The scouts are pushing the Titans back, but then Annie notices Ymir and notices that she looks like the Titan that ate Marcel. She gets angry and charges at her, almost killing her, but Ymir manages to escape to the back lines where Erwin is. However, she is severely injured, and since she believes that Historia might be dead, and how throughout most of her life she has been feeling miserable, she starts losing the will to live. Some of the scouts are still treating Erwin, but they can't manage to stop the bleeding, and it seems like he's not going to make it. Back to the fight, Eren uses his Warhammer Titan powers to impale some of the Titans, making it easier for the scouts to take them out. Now Eren mainly has to focus on taking out the female Titan. Eren tries to impale Annie with the Warhammer power, but Annie manages to dodge it. Annie charges at Eren, getting ready to attack him with a hardened punch, but Eren manages to block it using his own hardening abilities. Eren uses his Warhammer Titan power to create small spikes on the floor to trap Annie. Eren gets ready to attack Annie and throws a hardened punch, but Annie raises her leg and attacks Eren with a hardened kick that cuts off his arm. Annie gets out of the spikes and charges at Eren. Eren tries to defend against her attacks, but with just one arm he can't do much. The scouts can't help out Eren either, since they need to focus mainly on the large amount of Titans. Annie attacks Eren with another hardened kick and decapitates Eren, but he manages to escape before she could kill him. Eren transforms again into a Titan and attacks Annie. Annie is fighting more defensive now, since she knows that if the battle comes to a point where she needs to get out of her Titan, she won't be able to transform again since she's getting exhausted. Eren keeps on attacking, but then leaves himself open, and then Annie attacks Eren with a hardened kick, cutting off his arm again. Annie continues to attack, and eventually she kicks Eren in the legs, cutting off both of them. Annie grabs Eren, and now Eren can't get out of his Titan body, because if he does, he'll get grabbed by Annie and die. Mikasa sees this and goes after Annie, but Annie uses Eren's Titan body to attack, so she won't let him get an opening to transform again. Annie attacks Mikasa, and Mikasa won't be able to dodge this attack, but then John pulls her away before she gets killed. Annie then tosses Eren's Titan body far away to the other Titan's direction and grabs John. She's about to kill him, but then her eyes gets cut off by Hans. Marco also shows up, cutting off the female Titan's arm so Jean can escape. The female Titan protects her nape with her other arm, but then Marco goes in to cut that so she won't be able to use it. The female Titan is wide open and John goes in for the kill, but then he gets bitten off by the female Titan. She managed to see him by just healing one eye, and she doesn't stop there. She goes over to Hans and stomps on him against a tree. Marco and Mikasa go in and slice her nape, but she hardens it, making it impossible for them to kill her. Annie heals one of her arms and grabs Marco and kills him. Now it's just Annie and Mikasa. Mikasa can't get help from anyone else since there are still too many Titans going up against the scouts. Annie gets prepared to attack, but a flashlight appears and it's the Jaw Titan. But it's not Ymir, it's Erwin. Before this, Erwin was in critical condition and in the brink of death, but Ymir grabbed a syringe and used it on Erwin when Eren transformed into a Titan again, so no one noticed. Before Ymir got eaten, she told Erwin that was treating Erwin to tell him that when he wakes up, that he has the Jaw Titan powers and can be better help to the scouts fighting Annie and the other Titans. Erwin, now with the Jaw Titan power, attacks Annie and bites off her hand. Annie punches Erwin away, trying not to fight him head on since she knows that he could bite off her limbs easily and she doesn't have much energy left to heal. Erwin charges at Annie, going in to bite off her other hand, but Annie hardens her whole arm and goes in to grab the Jaw Titan's hair, making it hard for Erwin to bite her. Annie pins the Jaw Titan down and rips off his arms and gets ready to kill Erwin when Eren transforms to a Titan again, but this time he impales the rest of the Titans fighting the scouts, making it easier for them to take them out, now leaving Annie as the only threat left. Eren attacks her and Annie doesn't stand a chance since she's used up almost all of her energy fighting. Annie tries to harden her body and be more defensive, waiting for an opening to attack Eren with all she has. Eventually, she gets an opening to attack Eren and tries to kick Eren in the head, but Eren impales her using the Warhammer power before she could even touch him. Eren makes a Warhammer, and without a second thought, he kills Annie. The battle is over, with heavy casualties on the scouts. Everyone goes back to the walls, killing any titans that may have entered. Eren goes to the hole in Wall Maria and plugs it up with his armor ability, and they all find out that Historia is alive and they tell her everything. Everyone cleans up the mess that female titan made and pays respects to their fallen comrades. The remainder of the group can live out their lives happily, knowing that the threat is no longer a problem. Hey everyone, thank you all for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, comment down below what you thought of the video, and subscribe for more. Peace.